had so many injuries this season. It's a big enough challenge as it was this year. Why do you think the injuries have happened, and B, how damaging has it been this season?
Yeah, I think the why, there's never one reason. There's always going to be a multitude of them. Not all of them we'll reflect or share on publicly, but of course we'll do that internally. I think it's a lot of different factors. Sometimes, always in football you have a run of injuries and luck plays a part in it. We've had maybe 1/2 in the last 3.5 years. I remember, in my first full season in League One, we had a period in the sort of autumn time where we had 7, 8, 9, 10 injuries, and we didn't work any different than we did the 6 months previous or the 2 years after that. We've certainly been a case of that. I think a lot of our injuries at the moment, Wes Burns, Chio, Benny, really injuries that no one's really got a crystal ball for. Achilles and cruciates, if anyone did, they wouldn't happen because they're the most serious injuries almost in football now. Sam Smodix, the tackle. Omari Hutchinson's missing from a tackle. Connor Chaplin, innocuous, injury in his knee from blocking a shot. We've had quite a lot of injuries like that. We haven't had a very high proportion of muscle injuries, to be honest, which are ones, of course, that you always reflect on a little bit more to see is there anything that can be adapted. We've, of course, adapted the training schedule as the seasons went on, as we always do, to work at an appropriate level. We've had some unlucky ones, like an axle one. I think it's a multitude of different things, but I also think the reality is we're competing in the most physical league in the world. We've got very, very few players who've competed at this level in recent ever, or for a lot of games in recent times. And if you come into a season, with that as the make of your group, and the group works very hard and competes every week as they do, then that's also a factor that you're probably going to pick up more injuries than you have playing at levels that the players have competed at previously. So, there's a lot of different factors. Of course, it's made it more of a challenge. We'll always reflect on things that we could have, that we can change and that we can improve, which I'm sure there are a few, but also I think there's a lot of different factors that we're not in control of, and it's about making the best of the situation, which I think many times this season the group has done, and we're going to have to do it between now and the end of the season as well.